All right, Inside the Ties, episode 22. Um, Wanted to go back to an old episode. So if you look right here in the window, you see my mouse moving over here, and you'll see the episode 2 in Inside the Ties. I asked, will StockX succeed? I can't answer that question outright, but I can now give you information from this episode that I couldn't give you before, because remember when I did this episode, I was just introducing it and asking if it was a good idea. Well, now I can actually answer how the process works when you sell something on StockX. So let's look at that process just to see how it works. So this is my account, and I'm going to go into my portfolio. So we'll go into the portfolio, and right now I have 29 sneakers up. And it shows my gains, it shows how much the collection is worth, and then it gives me my listed items, what I'm selling. So I'm selling all of these shoes right now. And well, I made my first sale on StockX. So I can now give you kind of an insider's look at what it looks like once you make a sale. So this is my insight. So the first sale went through, and that first sale, I'll click on selling. And what you'll see here is I made one sale, and that sale was $242. It passed authentication, and it shipped on time. So right now I had another sale just process, and this is what it looks like once you get that offer. So I had a Jordan 12 Retro, and it was a 6.5, and the price was 200, and I packed it up, and I've shipped it off. But this is how the emails look when they start coming in from StockX. So I put a Kobe 3 from the Fade to Black pack. So I got this email, and that's what it looks like. So I've got that email. Now let's skip over and go to other emails so you can see what these things look like. And I'm ah so I have a new live ask on a Pinnacle, but I want to go back really quick, and it says we're transferring money to your bank, $203.85. So when we go to this sale here, that was $242, StockX transferred me $203.85. So that money went into the account after they received the package. But what I want to show you is the other email. So here's the email: StockX sent you X amount of dollars. You get this email on the shoe. So it was the Neymar 5 low. And now the lowest ask on it is 275, but I had a bid of 241, so I accepted a bid of 241 on the shoe. And it went well. So well, actually it's 242. But the sale went great. And these are all of the emails that you get when you're working through StockX. And when I send it out, they send you this email to let you know that they've gotten the package. Once they get the package, you get the authentication email, and you're good to go once they approve it. And then that's when they transfer the money, which you've seen that transfer. Now you have other things here that are asked on different shoes. So that's the inside of what it looks like once you start getting the emails from StockX. Um, in the original video, I said that StockX is very user-friendly. StockX only takes X amount of dollars. You can actually see on the inside of the board, and you can basically figure out how much they take. But you'll notice now they have a discount rate, and they're only taking 7% on each transaction. So they got the shipping and the 7%. Man, that's probably better than anybody else as far as third-party sales online. That's better than anyone else out there. So you got to consider these guys as an option. But in this original video, I said these are the pros. Authenticated. StockX has placed itself ahead of everyone else in this department now, let's click over here. You probably couldn't hear it. It was a little bit muffled, but I said that there were pros. You can read the pros right there, and you can go back to episode 2 and watch it. I said it's a very good marketplace. Now the cons: very good marketplace for higher end products. So I was able to sell the Neymar, sold the Retro 12. I haven't sold any Adidas or anything on it because I haven't even listed them there. Those are selling in other platforms that I'm using. But the things that I found that were cons was the amount of advertisement that StockX is doing, but that has nothing at all to do with the website. They're advertising a ton because in order to pull people away from third-party platforms like eBay or Amazon or Kixify or all of these different platforms where you can sell shoes, GOAT, the app, you have to advertise to get your customers there. So I can't answer the question if they will succeed. But for my value, what I think about StockX, I think it's definitely worth your time if you have items that are higher end products. I think one of the biggest drawbacks of StockX is that um, you get people that are dropping in and putting bids in of 200 on a shoe that costs $400. So my lowest ask is 379 on the Jordan 1 Retro Pinnacle. Um, why would anyone come in and drop in the highest bid of 200? What makes them think I'm going to accept that? Crazy. I don't know. But I don't like that aspect of it. But those are little kinks that they're probably going to work out later on. I think they should offer us, whoever's listing the shoe, the opportunity to put up the minimum amount that we would accept. But we can list the ask price where we want to. So if I could list the ask price at 400, and then I had another option to say I'll accept 375, and I put that there, and then that person who is going to that shoe, but that would make it really complex. So you can't do that. But I think StockX has a great setup. If you guys are thinking about using it, it worked very well for me. If you want me to do a follow-up video on this for the Jordan 12 Retro GS Nylon, if you want me to do a follow-up video for this, then I'll go ahead and do one. You just leave it in the comments or send me an email and ask me to do a follow-up to show you how that worked out. But for me, it's a great option. You guys should definitely look into it. I'm not being paid by StockX to do this, so it is what it is. Real quick, shout out to my sister-in-law. She got me this shirt, Black, Educated, and Petty. It's dope. And it came from Avocados and Afros. They're not paying me either. So I'm just putting this out there because I think this is dope. InclusiveRandomness.com is the website if you want to get the shirt. If you're a white dude, wear the shirt anyway. It's pretty hilarious. But that's it. Keep it moving. Thank you guys for checking out episode 22, how StockX works. I guess that's what I'll name it. But I'll see you guys on the flip side. I don't know when I'm going to do another Insider Ties or a Car Chronicle. I'm just kind of playing it by ear, and maybe I'll get back to a schedule. But I appreciate you guys that have been watching. The views are going up. It's fantastic. And I'll keep trying to give you guys great information. Peace.